Your greetings, guys, and welcome to the breakdown with DJ Odyccy. And I'm DJ Odyccy. Once again, I'm back with another episode, and today we're doing something hip hop ish, Kwaito ish. I don't know what you call it, but it's Kwaito, it's hip hop. So we're doing something like Kwesta, Spirit, Godo, Njandin, those type of sounds. That's what defines Kwesta. Not like it defines him. He's a very diverse guy. He can actually climb on any beat. But what we know Kwesta for, the hit songs, Spirit, Njandin, and Good. These are like the songs that most people know about Kwesta. And then so now, without wasting time, man, I'm gonna play this for you. You guys listen to it. You tell me what you think, man. Let's go, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's go. All right, that's the style that I was talking about. So I made this. As you can hear, it's a dope beat. You can still add a few elements on top of it, but for now, this is how it sounds like. And then you can, So I'm gonna show you how I got to this point and everything. And then, yeah, man. Cause I haven't done like a hip hop tutorial in a while, because you guys don't really watch hip hop tutorials, But some people have been asking me like, yo, bro, can you make a hip hop thingy? So I decided, what? Let me just do it, And then I'm still gonna make more like your hip hop, your R&B, like most of these type of sounds. I'll do that. Guys, I'm back. You guys don't understand when I say I'm back. So yeah, let's try this. Let's break it down. First pattern, which are the drums. Let's play the pattern, and then this is how they sound. You can tell it's very simple. So I decided like I'm gonna make this very simple. Make it don't have too many things in it. Like how Njandin is made actually. But with this style, you can do good. You can do spirit. So let's play. So as you can see, the kick is straight like that, and then I added a clap at the end on top of the kick. 2, 3, 2, 3, and then you have an open hat moving in between. Now you have a flavor. Now you have a nice flavor going on, and then you put another hi-hat now, and then it just gives it like a variety every bar. This kind of reminds me of this other guys from Pretoria back in the days. They were called Machine Styles or something. Machine Stein. Yo, bruh. If you from the era of hip hop in Pretoria, South Africa, Pretoria, bruh, like the sessions there were lit. We're kind of lit. So that's what I'm saying. Yo, man, we come a long way, man. I loved hip hop for some time, man. I even hosted sessions myself. but now we're done. We've grown. We make music now. We're doing everything, and then so I bet everyone. So I want everyone to know that you have to make music. Forget about me being an amapiano producer or you being an Afro house producer. Do whatever that you can. You'll never know where your actual strength is. You might think your hip hop beats are dope, but at the end of the day, you find yourself making a very dope house track. It might not be you releasing it, but you might release it for somebody, or somebody might release it, and then you still get royalties. And man, you're a producer. You're not a rapper. A rapper has to rap, and then no matter what type of beat he raps on, he's still gonna be a rapper on the beat. So when you're a producer, you're not a hip hop producer, man. Forget that. Do what you can. And so that the next pattern is what I call my sound effects. Like I do in house music, like I do in every type of music, like this sound effect. And I also always do almost the same thing, I always do the same thing. So it's a clap. Again, it goes into my sound effect channel, and then there's a reverb on it. And again, you see 11, 11, 11. So I put a snare and I put a shaker. So the snare and the shaker, they play the same time, and this is how they sound. So yeah, just to give the beat some kind of variety, and then you sound good, you're good. And then the next pattern, it's, let's see if I move things. Okay, it's a bassline. So I needed a bass. People, you can find such a bass anyway. So for now, I use the bass from Atmosphere. I just had it and I fell in love with it. So I was making this beat and I went into Atmosphere and I played into the beat to bass lines, and this is called Megatrit. Fit. The name says it all. But anyway, this is how it goes. Aye. So for such beats, the bass line is the most important thing. People want to hear the bass because it's the bass and the kick which are the most important things. So now you have to know a way to actually make sure that your bass and your kicks don't actually clash. So you have to go back and watch my other tutorial on side chaining, and then I did a little bit of side chaining, but I did not do a lot of it. But I'll come back to this to side chaining after showing you what else is on the track. And then so the next thing was I got on an expand, right? And so it's some kind of a pad, right? And as usual, you do a lot of cutoffs. It's important. So I gave it a space. Like you give the pad some kind of a space here. The bass line has a space like around here, but that bass line, it has some kind of highs in it, so it comes maybe with the pad a little bit, and the next sound might come here, and then you have other sounds which can cover up the highs. So for now, this is where it is. And then the next thing was let's see this, the string. So the string comes from Atmosphere. It's the Cathedral String Orchestra. I love this string. I've been using it for years. That's the one of the things that make me not want to leave Atmosphere. I like the other problem is that I have Omnisphere. It's the same company, but the problem with me Omnisphere is that it takes a lot of space, and now I don't have enough space on my PC to actually. I don't have enough space in my PC to actually install Omnisphere 2, so I'll just use this for now. But once I do my upgrades, my people, I'll start making beats with my Omnisphere there, my Trillion, everything, So that's the string, and like I was saying, the string. But I also chose to keep it here. No. is it? Yeah, I also chose to keep it around here. And then the pad. So I'm running this track with most of the pads, I guess. I want the pad to be more visible than the string, but the string can be visible, but it shouldn't be as high, but it will actually help too, so that's what I chose. I guess I was listening. I did the whole mixing by ear. People, sometimes you deal with the ear, so that means I didn't not decide. I could have, but I guess I decided to keep it like that. The next pattern, it's a synth, more like a step though, and it goes like this. So this is the one which would be heard the most. You see, it's here. So I guess the string and the synth, I did not want to, what do we call this? I did not each to be heard. And so the synth will keep a certain dynamic range on the beat, and then the, what do we call this? The string would keep the other parts, while the pad is like both of them. But I know the pad is not as hard as the string, so the string will have cancelled out this thing. They will have cancelled out the synth, so they have like sort of the same sound. So you make sure that you can hear both of them. Because the main thing about mixing is you need to know how to, like, you choose where you want your thing, but it wouldn't be fair for the synth. Like as a step, it comes in once in a while, so you don't want it to be low and then the string will, so you cannot really do that. So the string then should make space for the synth. I think that makes, I hope that makes sense. And then I came up with a guitar. Let's show you how it looks. I think I didn't show you the synth. The synth looks like this. Nothing changes. It's easy. And then now let's get into the guitar. I went to the Nexus and I got the muted guitar. And then the synth was called Old School Together from Fantasy and Dream in Nexus. And then the guitar, as you can see, it shouldn't be cut off a lot. It's sort of a melody. Melodies, you don't cut them off too much, but things like strings, things like pads, you make sure that you cut them off a little, because they are everywhere, so that every sound that comes into the song, you can hear it after. And I hope that makes sense more. So that's the trick about mixing. Some things you cut off to make space for others, and then even when you cut off, you have to look at how you cut them off. Each must have a dynamic range in the song. I hope that makes sense. The bass line, so that's why I use the EQ. With the EQ, you can mix the song very well, and then you can add maybe your reverbs or everything later, but EQing is the first important thing. You have to know how to EQ your song. Sometimes you might find there's some harsh things in there, and then you might wanna chop something like that or something, and then you can just listen to where it's harsh. Let's say do this. Maybe you don't like this part, and then you can just do it like that. But you don't kill your melodies. The melodies are the most important things, because if people hear your beat or your track, they must be sure to be able to sing along to your melody or your chorus. So if it's just the beat, the melody has to be there where a person can go dun 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 dun. That's important. That's one of the things that's important in a beat. Well, otherwise, what more do I need to tell you? I just did a crash and reversed it, and it sounded like that. And then you had a beat. If you have any questions, put them down in the description. If you want to buy sample packs, the link is in the description, and how you can also buy them alternatively, it's also in the description. Please read the description. And I'm really grateful again to you guys every time, every day. People, you guys don't understand. You make my day every day, and finally we are monetized. You can see ads on my videos, and I'm very happy. And we're looking at 5K, are we not? Come on, I haven't checked the numbers, but we're supposed to be on 5K by now. But otherwise, a big shout out to you guys, and I'll see you on my next tutorial. Let's play this.